This kid has zero magic in a world obsessed with it. His only power? Screaming so loud it could curdle milk. And somehow, he's supposed to become the Wizard King. This is the dumbest, most hype-filled premise I've ever loved. The basics. Black Clover ran 170 episodes from 2017 to 2021 by Studio Pierrot, the Naruto guys. Based on Yuki Tabata's manga, it sits at a 79 on AniList, which is criminal. Most people call it a ripoff and drop it early. They're not wrong about the tropes, but they miss out on one of the most earnest battle shonen of the last decade. It's a test of patience with a god-tier payoff, so stick with me here. Our hero, Asta, is a human megaphone with muscles. Born without magic, where it's everything, he compensates by getting jacked and screaming his motivation. At first, his voice will grate on your soul like rusty nails on a chalkboard. But you realize the screaming is the point. It's the sound of pure, unfiltered will from a kid who refuses to be told he's worthless, and somehow that becomes the show's core charm. Then there's Yuno, the pretty boy rival who got all the magic, plus a personality from a 2004 emo blog. He's gifted, cool, and beloved by spirits. It's the classic Naruto-Sasuke dynamic, without the toxic betrayal arc. They're just two brothers trying to one-up each other, and their wholesome rivalry is refreshing. Yuno isn't a future villain, he's just the ridiculously high bar Asta has to clear. The show's real magic isn't the spells, it's the Black Bulls. This Magic Knight squad is a halfway house for powerful weirdos. Their captain, Yami, is a chain-smoking degenerate obsessed with taking a good dump. The rest of the squad is a mess of drunks, delinquents, and social outcasts. They are a found family of absolute losers held together by loyalty and mutual dysfunction. This chaotic, supportive dynamic is the undeniable heart of the series, and honestly, the best reason to watch. Let's be real. The early pacing is atrocious. It's a slog of filler that makes you want to quit, and I don't blame anyone who does. But if you push through to the elf reincarnation arc, the show completely transforms. Suddenly, the stakes are astronomical, the plot threads converge, and the emotional punches land hard. That slow burn wasn't for nothing. It was building to a genuine inferno. Your patience is rewarded tenfold, just trust me on this one. Studio Pierrot's animation budget was a wild roller coaster. For every few episodes that look like a janky PowerPoint, you get a fight scene that is pure uncut sakuga. The inconsistency is maddening. But when the budget shows up, my god, it shows up! Fights like Asta and Yami versus Dante are cinematic masterpieces, brutal and breathtakingly fluid. Those peak moments are so spectacular, they almost make you forget the slideshows that came before. Almost. If you need one reason to stick with this, it's Noel Silva. She starts as a tsundere royal, arrogant but insecure because she can't control her magic. Her character arc is a masterclass. We watch her go from failing spells to summoning a sea dragon in water-based Valkyrie armor. It's not just a power-up, it's her journey of self-acceptance and finding her place among her found family. Her growth is earned, cathartic, and easily the most compelling storyline in the entire damn show. The magic system is shonen comfort food. Grimoires, elements, the works. It's simple, but the secret sauce is Asta's anti-magic. In a world defined by magical talent, his power is to just say no. It's the ultimate underdog tool, letting him nullify god-tier abilities with a big sword and raw muscle. This creates fantastic fights where Asta has to physically outmaneuver mages. It's brawn against magical bullshit, and it's always satisfying as hell to watch him win. Here's a hot take. Black Clover's villains are its weakest link. For every compelling antagonist, there are a dozen forgettable ones who just want to destroy everything because evil. The devils are a step up, providing a real cosmic horror threat, but they often lack personality. The show shines brightest when the conflict is internal. Noel overcoming her family's abuse, Asta proving his worth. The personal demons are far more interesting than any generic world-ending threat the show throws at them. So, is it just a Naruto clone? Kinda. It uses every shonen trope, the loud hero, the rival, the power of friendship, but it executes them with so much heart it feels less like a copy and more a loving tribute. It knows it's a hype machine powered by screaming, and it leans in without irony. If you want complex deconstruction, look elsewhere. If you want joy watching an underdog punch a god in the face, this is your show. Thanks for watching. If you had a good time, hit like, subscribe, and tell me what you think of Black Clover in the comments. And for the next video on top screen tales, I want your suggestions. What anime, movie, or series should I absolutely tear into next? Let me know below, and maybe I'll do it.